What's the biggest scandal that happened at your school? My senior year, our principal, Mr. Reynolds, suddenly retired in the middle of the semester. It was weird from the jump. This guy had been at our school for years, loved by everyone. He was only 48, healthy, active, and always talking about finishing strong with our class. The announcement came on a Monday morning over the PA, read by our nervous-looking vice principal, like he was reading a hostage note. Mr. Reynolds has made the personal decision to step down from his role effective immediately. We wish him well and thank him for his years of service. No warning, no send-off, no assembly, just gone. By lunchtime, rumors were flying everywhere. The school hallways turned into one giant episode of Gossip Girl. Some people swore he'd been caught embezzling money from the school's renovation budget. Others were whispering about an affair with the new English teacher, who, by the way, also disappeared a week later without notice. A few thought it was health-related, but no one could prove anything. The administration refused to comment. Students asked, teachers dodged. The guidance office put out a memo reminding everyone about respecting staff privacy, which honestly just made things worse. Then Alyssa, who worked in the front office during 5th period, overheard two counselors talking in the copy room. Apparently, the story behind closed doors was that Mr. Reynolds had been falsifying standardized test scores for years. The theory was that he'd boosted numbers to inflate our school's ranking and secure more state funding and grants. That rumor blew up fast. People started digging. Test scores from the last few years suddenly looked suspicious. Some students had gotten absurdly high scores compared to their classroom performance. Teachers were being called in for private meetings. College counselors got flooded with calls from universities asking for clarification. At least 3 students had their admissions held up while investigations played out. Then the local paper got involved. Front page, principal resigns amid test tampering allegations. That headline hit like a truck. Our school's reputation tanked overnight. Students were humiliated. Our ranking dropped. Community meetings were packed. Parents were furious. Some teachers went on leave. The whole place felt like it was falling apart. But here's where it gets wild. 3 months later, my mom came home from her job at the district office, pale and rattled. She sat at the kitchen table, looked at me, and said, "Reynolds didn't do it." She told me the actual truth. Mr. Reynolds wasn't the one falsifying test scores. It was the superintendent. Reynolds had discovered what was going on. Multiple schools in the district had been quietly inflating results to chase state funding benchmarks. When he confronted the superintendent and threatened to expose him, the guy panicked. He was running for state office at the time and couldn't afford a scandal. So he flipped the whole thing, set Reynolds up, faked documents, leaked info to the right people, and made it look like he was the problem. The administration was fed the same lies. The paper ran with it. By the time anyone even began questioning it, the damage was already done. Mr. Reynolds moved across the country, packed up and left. His reputation burned. Schools didn't want him. Parents thought he was a fraud, and he didn't say a word in his defense. The superintendent, by the way, quietly resigned the next year for health reasons. No charges, no accountability. The whole thing just faded. Our school never recovered from it. Enrollment dropped, teachers left, seniors lost out on scholarships. We got labeled as a problem district. The whole vibe changed, like everyone just got tired overnight.